Factor the polynomial completely. If it is not factorable, write prime. First thing we want to do every time we're factoring is we want to see if there's a greatest common factor that we can factor out. Well, I can see these are both even, and so I'm going to try to factor a 2 out. So if I factor a 2 out, 50x squared divided by 2, I get 25x squared. 18 divided by 2, I'll get minus 9y squared. Okay, now we want to definitely look inside here and see, can this go further? Well, it doesn't have 3 terms, but it does have 2 terms, and it is the difference. So I definitely am going to be looking, is this a difference of squares? To recognize a difference of squares, first it has to be subtract, and the first term has to be a perfect square, and the second term has to be a perfect square. Is 25x squared a perfect square? Could I take the square root of that and have an even answer? Well, square root of 25 is 5, square root of x squared is x, so yes. Okay, what about square root of 9y squared? Well, similarly, square root of 9 is 3, square root of y squared is y, so those are both perfect squares, so I have here a perfect square, or a perfect difference of squares. So we still have our 2. Now when we do difference of squares, we do the square root of each. So we'll have 5x and 5x, 3y and 3y, and I need one to be minus and one to be plus. That, when it's minus and plus, if we multiply it out, that middle term gets canceled. So there's not going to be a middle term, there will just be the first term, 25x squared, and the last term. Okay, if you want to see this, go ahead and multiply this out, and you'll see what I mean. When you multiply it, the middle term will get canceled because it's minus and plus. Really be on the lookout for difference of squares when you're factoring. It's one that can sneak up on you, but make sure you're aware of it.